So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Clark, the next to hit. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it is gone! A 3-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Left field. Clark pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Lane Thomas. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat. And even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it. And I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
2.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-2. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Santiago Espinal. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Clark had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him.
So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Bryan Clark. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there. Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And that is that. So they pick up a run on. So the lineup flips over. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. In the air, left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they trail by 1. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they... Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. In there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Victor Robles. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Clark makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crawford throws to first in time, and there's 2 down. First and second, 1 out. O'Neill now at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Huge chance for him here. Bases loaded and no outs. And we're back. Top of the second and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Bryan Clark. Gray back to work. This one in the air center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's hard hit on the line. Clark hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy Billy Cook. Can't get their base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
1 down, runner at third. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now. 2 outs, base is empty. Clark, in his second season, just 19 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball.
And that's the third out. 2 left on. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Clark has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Bryan Clark. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Jose Ramirez. Top of the third, no score. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. 1 out, bases full.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and it's 4-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one ripped left field, going back, and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Man on second, 2 down. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fought off foul. Clark measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and At that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's a hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Spencer Steer.
Oh, a great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bryan Clark. And that is out of play. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jarren Duran. There's a swing and a drive. Clark raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the end.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 0-1 now. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. One out, base is full. Swung on, belted. One runs in, and that one will bang off the wall near the pesky pole. The run scores from second, and they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
That one ripped, and it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any bite.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That's a hit. Hamilton around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Nobody out, runner at first. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Clark, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. One run across, and it's off the green monster. Run comes across all the way from first to cut the lead.
He was all over that one. Showed off some.
So runner at second, 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bryan Clark digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 17-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. Around second is Devers. Gets off a throw. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So up next, Bryan Clark. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Base hit center field. Man at first. Now batting Jarren Duran. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move.
So 2 down. Bryan Clark, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that is that. So it's no runs on a hit. Clark really stood out in this win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to.
Bryan Clark, fresh off an impressive. Back here at Fenway Park, second inning set to go. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Bryan Clark. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. An absolute smash to left. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Makes the catch, and that is that. 1 out, bases empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Whips it to Casas. That's it out. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Clark hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now, left fielder Bryan Clark.
And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some game?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-1.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that
Bryan Clark went yards. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Bryan Clark. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Flips one to left. That's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boo. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Clark makes the grab, 1 away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here is Gary Sanchez. Well struck left field, ranging back. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Crawford back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 6th of the series, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Anthony pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Clark was a real bright spot despite the loss.
No question.